Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Good Minutes. Today we're going to talk about CRMs. CRM is a customer relationship management software system used quite heavily in the real estate business over the last 10 to 15 years. They've really come a long way. Before we go down that road though, I'd like to spend a moment and just talk to you a little bit about the evolution of the CRM. When I got into the business back in the old days, I had a card file system on the corner of my desk, right corner, all the way at the very edge. And every day I'd come into the office, I'd go into my card file or CRM, and I'd pull out my clients or customers that I had to call or contact that day. Or maybe it was an important task that I needed to get off of my plate. Well, it worked for me, and I became really good at that card file system, but they're obviously antiquated in today's real estate world. CRMs in today's world come in all shapes and sizes. There's expensive ones with really wild bells and whistles that come along with it, to really basic ones and everything in between. Some franchises and companies actually provide them for their agents. Now, I'm going to spend a moment and tell you about a study that Real Trends has done, which is a well-known real estate survey company. Every year they put out something called the Real Trends 500, where they measure companies across the country as far as volume and units that they generated that past year, and they rank everybody. One of the companies that was in the top 50 also did a survey amongst their agents and said, and asked the very basic question, do you use a CRM in your business? When they got the answers back to this survey question, they were astounded, because here's what they found out. The agents and teams that utilized the CRM in their business generated 44% more commission dollars than those that didn't use a CRM. Pretty interesting. Real Trends, once again, getting back to them, they also did a survey about CRMs and basically said to agents that responded to the survey, hey, do me a favor, tell us why you don't use a CRM. 2 answers jumped to the top of the charts every single time. 1, I'm too busy, and number 2, I don't have time for this. Pretty shocking. So let's take CRMs off the table a moment, and let's talk about you and your business. Suppose you want to generate more business this upcoming year. Maybe you come into my office and you say, Tom, what can I do differently in my business? Now, first of all, I'll probably ask you a whole bunch of questions. It'll take a half hour, and I'll do a little deeper dive into your business and how you prospect and how you generate business for yourself. And at the end of that half hour, I pull out, and you may have noticed I had this in my hand the whole time, I pull out the magic pill, because all agents are looking for a magic pill. Now, this magic pill is special because I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to say, take it home with you. And every single day, 5 days a week for a half hour, I want you to work with this. And I also want you to work with this not only during a daily basis, but every week, so that 50 weeks out of the year, you have spent 5 days a week for a half hour working with this ball. And all I would like you to do is take this ball, and I'd like you to throw it against the wall and catch it. Caught it twice in a row there. So agents would probably say, no problem. I'll take that ball out of your hands right now and I'll work with it. And at the end of the year, I'm going to pay that agent 44% more commission income. They'd go crazy trying to get a hold of this ball. So at the end of the year, they come back, and I think what you're going to find too, if you start using the magic pill, the CRM, is you're going to find that your commission income is going to go up also. But you got to work with it for a half hour a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks out of the year, to get the benefit of what a CRM can do for you. Get to know all the bells and whistles of your CRM. Get your client database in there and start working with it today, and I think you'll be surprised. All the best. Have a great day.